Season 3 is here on NBA 2K23. Hope you guys are excited for Season 3. I am. I think this is one of the better seasons as far as the season prizes and all of that. Obviously, the level 40 season prize is a big deal for me. But hope you guys are excited. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And let's get right into it. This video, I'm going to show you my favorite build for Season 3, and it's because of the level 40 rewards. If you guys don't know what the level 40 reward is, you can now change your core badge pattern. Now, there's only 4 patterns or new patterns in the game. They're probably going to add more. So right now, they have 2 finishing, 1 playmaking, and 1 rebounding. So instead of having 1 finishing, 1 shooting, 1 playmaking, 1 defensive, now you can kind of mix and match at least the 4 patterns that they've given us. So 2 finishing, 1 playmaking, 1 rebounding, 1 defensive, 2 shooting, 1 playmaking, 1 rebounding, 1 finishing, 2 playmaking, 1 defensive, and then 1 finishing, 1 playmaking, and 2 defensive core badges. So in the future, maybe they add a shooting, playmaking, and 2 defensive, right? 2 shooting, finishing, and playmaking, whatever, right? Something like that. They could also introduce like 2 finishing, 2 defensive. So they're gonna introduce more of these. I know some people were upset that they couldn't like customize them, and that's just an excuse for them to bring this back for another level 40 or level 30. You know, I would say in the future it shouldn't be a level 40 reward. It should be like a level 39 reward and then do something else for level 40. I don't know, but it's a really cool idea, and this is perfect for the build that I use and I've been using for the most of season 2, and it's my favorite build in the game. Let's get to how to make this build. I got 3 different variants of this build for you guys. And basically, and I'll let you guys know what pattern I'm going to be using for this build, but I'm super excited. Let's get into it. All right, so build number 1 is what I have at 99 overall right now, and what I've used the majority of season 2. Real quick, shout out to Laker Fan. This is where I kind of got the idea of this build. I changed it quite a bit from his, and all 3 of these variants are different from his. I think he's made 2 different ones. All 3 of these are my own that I've kind of just tweaked and that fit my playstyle. Like for you guys, you can take these and then kind of tweak it however you want. You guys want a certain badge or a certain amount of badge points, then go ahead and tweak it yourself. But it's a point guard, jersey number, hand obviously does not matter. 6'9". For this build, it's going to actually be 187 pounds, 7'7" wingspan, and then body shape, again, it does not matter. So here are the attributes here. So for this one specifically, now this build in general is a Ben Simmons build. All right, this is it's a pure slasher, 2-way pure slasher build. So for this one, it's going to be a 99 driving dunk, 80 driving layup. Some people like to have the 88 driving layup for one of the layup packages. I actually really like the Zach LaVine layup package. I think 80 is fine. 76 close shot, and then a 65 standing dunk. Now the standing dunk is important because for this build, you're gonna, especially if you're playing a lot in the paint, if you're getting offensive rebounds and whatnot, you do want a standing dunk package. And the only standing dunk package you can get at a lower standing dunk rating is actually the Ben Simmons dunk package. You need a 65 standing dunk. So 65 standing dunk, very important. For, again, this build can't shoot. So I play a lot of rec. So 70 free throw. So if you play a lot of pro-am, rec, any of that, obviously you want your free throw up. For me, I can probably hit a 60-65 pretty consistently. So maybe you can knock this down. But 70 free throw, 45 mid, and a 30 at 3-point. Also, for the finishing badges up here, you have 18 finishing badges. I think that's plenty. So again, you need to use 10 for tier 1 and tier 2, right? So 6 on limitless Hall of Fame limitless takeoff, a 4 on fearless finisher, and then the 8 on Posterizer gives you the 18 badges. Once you core Posterizer, then you can add a Slithery and Giant Slayer, or Slithery, Silver Giant Slayer and Silver Acrobat, whatever you want. But 18 badges is plenty for this build, for the finishing. For playmaking, 86 pass accuracy. I like the 86 pass accuracy. Well, the 85 really, but then the 86 gives you Gold Needle Threader, and then Hall of Fame Break Starter if you want to use that. But mainly for me, I want the Gold Needle Threader, so I put at 86. It also gives you the Magic Johnson passing style along with the LaMelo Ball passing style. I personally use the Magic Johnson passing style. Ball handle, I put at an 87 for that gold clamp breaker, and then speed with ball I put at a 75. Interior defense is going to be a 73. Now this is actually real quick, going back to the playmaking badges, you get 23 at playmaking badges. This is where I'm going to add my +4, 5, or 6, whatever. If you guys hit level 39 in seasons 1 and 2, then you guys obviously have 5 or 6 extra badges. If you don't, then you have 4. But this is where I would put all of my extra badges. Okay, so I have +6, so this would give me 29 playmaking badges. I would core Clamp Breaker on Pluckable, whichever one you get done first. Buy the other one, and then Gold Needle Threader, Bronze Bailout for me. I don't really think you need any higher of that. Gold Quick First Step, Hall of Fame Dimer, Gold Hyperdrive, and then I put on I think Silver Break Starter is what I put on. So again, if you want the higher bailout, you can. Don't need Break Starter, and then just put on Gold Bailout. Again, up to you. So this is where this build is super special, right? Like, the unique thing about this specific variant too is the 99 drive and dunk. But then the defense, you got 73 interior defense, 86 perimeter defense, 90 steal, 93 block, 85 offensive rebound, and 81 defensive rebound. Now, why the offensive rebounding so high? Well, you don't need your defensive rebounding, especially as a point guard. You don't need your defensive rebounding that high. Having that offensive rebounding up to an 85 plus is so nice for this build, because you're creating so many extra possessions, whether you're grabbing offensive rebound, putting back up, or grabbing the offensive rebound and kicking out to the corner for a wide open 3. I get so many rebounds and assists off of getting the offensive rebounding. So then 27 defensive badges. Again, this is where I would choose the 2 defensive core badge pattern. So you have a 1 playmaking, 1 finishing, and 2 defensive. Because I put all my +6 on the playmaking badges, I'm putting the extra core badge for the defensive rebound. So now I'm going to core Anchor and Rebound Chaser, and then, or Chase Down Artist over Rebound Chaser, whichever one you get done first. I'm assuming it would be Rebound Chaser. So core, Anchor, and Rebound Chaser. And then now you have 27 badges between Chase Down Artist, Challenger, Clamps, Interceptor, Workhorse, Glove, Box Out Beast, whatever else you want to add, whether it's pick dodger, ankle braces, off-ball pest, whatever. But now you have 27 badges to work on those. So that's what makes this level 40 reward so important, because now you can core 2 badges for this build in the defensive / rebounding category. For the physicals, 80 speed, 81 acceleration, 48 strength. Don't really think you need strength for this build. I know Lake Fan puts on strength. It's not something that I've felt like I needed when playing. 82 vertical for obviously all the dunk packages and whatnot. But plus, vertical helps your rebounding and block. So if you can up that vertical a little bit more, if you want to sacrifice something else, go for it. And then stamina at a 90. For the takeovers, for all of these builds will be the same. Easy blow-bys and extreme clamps. You get all of the finishing, perimeter defense. You can do stuff blocks for this one, and the rebounding takeovers. But for me, easy blow-bys and extreme clamps. The reason why I'm choosing easy blow-bys instead of finishing moves is because on the wide open dunk meter, it's way bigger. On the easy blow-by takeover, the green window is way bigger for those contact dunks, or for the dunk meter. Shades of will be for this build: Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, and Penny Hardaway. And then the build name will be a two-way diming finisher. So let's get into the other two variants, and there's slight differences to them and something that makes each one unique. So this one obviously was the 99 driving dunk. Let's get into the next one. Variant number 2, point guard. Once again, 6'9", this time 205 pounds, 7'7" wingspan, and then built body type, whatever you guys want. For the finishing, this is not going to have 99 driving dunk, and it's only going to have 14 badges. So this is where it gets a little interesting, and this is what happens when you add a little bit of shooting to this build. You got to sacrifice quite a bit. So for this one, 93 driving dunk, 80 driving layup, only 60 close shot, and only a 58 standing up. So this build is not going to get that Ben Simmons standing dunk, which is kind of a bummer for this one. And you're going to have to add 3 of your 4, 5, or 6 extra badges to the finishing. So that's a bit of a bummer. But for this build, now you have a 73 mid-range. So the 3-point rating is just way too expensive. There's just no way to do it without sacrificing too much of your defense. So for this one, you're going to have a 73 mid-range. So now with 7 shooting badges, you can get Gold Midi Magician, Gold Space Creator, and those two as a duo, hitting those step backs, followaways, whatever, fadeaways, that's huge. So having that is going to be super, super cool for this build. Then once you core one of them, you know, add in Green Machine, right? Silver Green Machine or Gold Volume Shooter, whatever you want. But this is what makes this build unique. It's going to have a mid-range shot. So when you're using your 93 driving dunk, getting to the rim, dunking the guys, eventually people will kind of realize, oh, you're not shooting 3, so they'll just sit in the paint basically, and then the mid-range is wide open. Or you can back them down, hit some fadeaways, step backs, whatever you want to do. Playmaking is going to be the same, 23 badges, but remember, now you're not adding that +6. So you're only adding, for me, I added +3 to playmaking, +3 to finishing. So now you only have 26 badges for this one. And then for the defense, it's going to be a 70 interior defense, 88 perimeter defense, 90 steal, 89 block. Now the 89, mainly just the 88, but I put it up to 89 to give that extra defensive badge. For the reason why I didn't put the block up to 93 on this one was just because I don't think you necessarily need gold anchor on this build. It's nice, right? Because then you can kind of switch 1 through 5 and really defend the bigs. I've switched on 7-footers with the other one with the 99 driving dunk, and I can defend those guys because I have that gold anchor, and it bothers them. But for this build, the main thing that you want defensively for blocking is that Hall of Fame chase down artist. So I sacrificed the gold anchor, I kept the Hall of Fame chase down artist, and then I upped the offense rebounding. So I really wanted gold rebound chaser. So upping the offense rebounding to a 94. This gives you gold rebound chaser and Hall of Fame box out beast. And then the defensive rebounding stays at an 81. So the badge count is now at 29. So this build is it's a much better rebounder. The blocking, I think, is probably going to be pretty close to the same. You just won't be able to switch onto 5s as often, probably. Or yeah, at least you won't be as effective. But I mean, this build with the mid-range, I think, is more of a, I guess, all-around type of build. It's not special at really anything like the 99 driving dunk, but I think it's better with the rebounding. It's still great in the perimeter defense, still great with the playmaking, and you just add the mid-range. For physicals, 80 speed, 78 acceleration, 45 strength, 82 vert, and 90 stamina. Shades or actually the takeover for this one, easy blow-bys, extreme clamps. Again, it has pretty much all the same. I don't think you can get stuff blocks in that one. You need the 93 block for that. But Shades of, Lonzo Ball, Magic Johnson, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then the name is the same, two-way diming finisher. There's one more variant. Let's get to that one. My actual favorite one. The third variant is going to be the same. 6'9", 205, 7'7" wingspan at point guard. Body shape, like I said, does not matter. So here we go. Now, this one is not going to have 99 driving dunk, but it's a better finisher than the one that has mid-range. So 68 close shot, 87 driving layup, 94 driving dunk, and a 70 standing dunk. So the big things, 70 standing dunk, you get that Ben Simmons dunk package, which is really big for the standing dunks. I don't know. Ever since I put on the Ben Simmons dunk package, it's really helped me finishing inside the paint without driving, right? Getting those offensive rebounds and then using that standing dunk package to finish. But then the driving dunk at a 94, that gives you the goal posterizer, goal limitless takeoff, and the up to 94 is just the extra badge. So from 18 to 19. The driving layup though, I don't care about the packages because I like the Zach LaVine package to get to an 80. So I don't care about getting up to an 88. The big thing though I wanted for this one, I wanted gold slithery, and I wanted actually I think you get gold slithery no matter what, but the gold fearless finisher. That's the one that I really wanted. So for now, like with this badge count, once you core posterizer, you can get fearless finisher, limitless takeoff, that's 10 right there. Gold slithery, that's 13. You have 6 left. At that point, you can either put the rest of the 6 on aerial wizard if you're gonna catch a lot of lobs, or you can go gold giant slayer and gold acrobat, which now with your spin moves, your euros, like this build finishing is gonna be awesome. So now you don't have the 99 driving dunk, which is really nice, right? Especially if you're someone who only uses the X button. 99 driving dunk is amazing. You dunk everything, you get all those contact dunks. Now if you use a dunk meter, I don't think you need 99 driving dunk, but you're also, when you press X, you're not going to dunk as often, so you need to be able to finish, and you need to be able to make your layups. So having that gold fearless finisher, gold acrobat, to me is huge. I use the dunk meter quite a bit as well, so I'm okay with not having the Hall of Fame posterizer, Hall of Fame limitless, 99 driving dunk. I can use the dunk meter with the 93, even the 86. So I'm not worried about that. But my biggest thing was I want to be able to make my layups and make acrobatic layups and all of that. No shooting on this build. Free throw I put down to a 65. Like I said, I can make free throws consistently down to a 60, even at 50. I can make free throws. For the playmaking, this again, same thing, 86 pass accuracy, 87 ball handle, 75 speed with ball. All 6 of my playmaking, or all 6 of my extra badges, are going to playmaking. All right, now this is where this build gets a little crazy. So still 73 interior defense, 88 perimeter defense. So those two are the same, 90 steal, same. But now you get 93 block with the 94 offensive rebounding. So those two things I wanted on the same build. Boom, we have it on the same build. 81 defense rebounding. Now you have 29 defensive badges. And again, this is where I'm going to use my 2 defensive core badges. Now you're coring gold anchor and gold rebound chaser. And now you have 29 badges to split among the tier 1 and tier 2s. That's insane. Or you can get gold pogo stick too, right? But I mean, pogo stick for me, not too big of a deal. I'm gonna put Hall of Fame chase down, gold interceptor, gold challenger, silver clamps. That would be what, 11, 16, 20. So the 9 left. I mean, gold workhorse, Hall of Fame box out beast. That's 7. So then 3 more. Silver glove, and then 1 last one. Either put that last one on Hall of Fame workhorse, or do like bronze pick dodger, something like that, right? But that extra core badge for the defense is huge for this build. 80 speed, 78 acceleration, 48 strength. I actually upped this one's vertical to an 86. Now when you do your Gatorade badge, if you have that, right? I have it. So now my vertical is going to be a 90 vert. So 84 speed, 82 acceleration, and 90 vert, 96 stamina after that plus 4, which is awesome. So that 90 vert is going to really help with those rebounds, with the dunks, with the blocks. But this one too, originally, I actually had the layup down to an 80. So if you do that, right, 60 close shot, 80 driving layup, 94 driving dunk, 70 standing dunk, you lose a couple of finishing badges. But then at that point, what you can do is you can up interior defense. And if you go ahead and take this vertical down a little bit, and if I move stamina down, then you can actually start moving up your defensive rebounding I got eventually, so like at some point I finessed it to where I had 84 interior and 89 defensive rebounding. So if that's something that you want to do, go for it. I wanted the better finishing. So I wanted the if you what did I do? Take down the defense rebound and put that back to an 81, and then having that 87 driving layup helps big time for that with that gold fearless finisher. So that's what I really want to, and the gold acrobat are the two things that I really wanted to add to this build. So it's basically like, for me right now, the first build I showed you guys with the 99 driving dunk, that one's a lot of fun, but I wanted to add a little bit more diversity with finishing layups and the more rebounding. So this is basically an upgraded version off of that, going down from a 99 to a 93, just because I'm super comfortable with the dunk meter now. If you're not comfortable with the dunk meter, I would actually go with the 99 driving dunk. For this one, you get pretty much all the, all the same takeovers, the stuff blocks added to this one as well. And the shades of will be, I believe it's the same as the previous one. Lonzo Ball, Magic Johnson, and LaMelo Ball. And then this one, obviously, the same name, two-way diamond finisher. So let me know in the comments below, out of the three builds, which ones do you guys like the best? For me, it's this one. This is the third one. The 99 driving dunk, like I said, is a lot of fun, but if you use dunk meter, you don't need 99 driving dunk. So this one I think is the most fun. If you guys want to check out the second one with mid-range shooting, I actually have a series going on, 60 to 99. So it's basically, we started at 60 overall, and we only play in the rec, and it's based off of obviously the VC that you get from the rec game, but how we play as well. So 100 VC towards points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals, minus 100 VC for fouls, turnovers, and missed shots, and then plus 500 for wins if we do win in the rec. So that series has been a lot of fun. We're up to 70 overall, so if you guys haven't seen that series, go check it out. And like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the core patterns for the level 40 reward, and which of these three builds do you like best. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.